Tim here. Toys, cars, it's the RCX Show for 2006. Let's check out the goods. Yeah, it's amazing. The radio control industry is crazy. I mean, it's one thing to buy a full-size car and get mods and all kinds of things for it, but you look at this show and there's every mod that you could possibly imagine for radio-controlled cars, from wheels to tires to suspension to... It's nuts!
Yeah.
What's your name?
Marty.
I'm Marty. I'm Fireball Tim.
How you doing, Fireball?
I'm good. It's unbelievable. It's like buying a brand new car, but you know.
It's the same thing. You have all different accessories, just like you'd buy for a real car or a monster truck.
This is like a lifestyle. It's not something you just go out and just buy an RC car. It becomes, you know.
Modify it, just like anyone would do with a hot rod or a 67 Chevelle.
And how are you guys doing at the show today?
Oh, we're doing great.
Remember those old commercials where you could see the toys and they're always in this really cool environments and stuff, but when you buy the toy, it didn't come with the environment? Well, I found somebody who actually creates the environment. Really cool stuff. John?
Yeah.
How are you?
Good, good.
So tell me about this this environment back behind us.
Well, basically it's a foam track that I carved out with a barbecue knife and a Phillips screwdriver back at the top. And have it covered with a custom Line-X spray, a bed liner spray, 3 coats, and give it a texture, give it a little lava.
So at the RCX Show, I bring in all kinds of minis. I got some of the highest horsepower cars available. But this time I wanted to bring something really unique in, so I talked to my buddy Chuck. He brought in this outrageous roadster. It's based on a 31 Ford, I guess. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. It's got some unusual design cues, some of the neatest things you've ever seen. So how did this show come to fruition?
RCX came about because there was a real strong desire and need for a consumer-based show for the RC market. Never happened before. Yeah. So Air Age Media got together with Vision Entertainment, and voila, a show was born.
What blows my mind is the different kinds of RC cars. You got drift cars, you got rock crawlers, you got all these different things, you know. What's your favorite?
My favorite's the little small electrics, because they're easy to get into and they're easy not to break.
We're here with Marketing Director Steve Pond of KYOSHO. They got some phenomenal die-cast and even more phenomenal RC cars. Can you tell me something about some of the smaller RC cars that we're seeing over here?
Sure. We have the Mini Z Racers. It's a brand of product we've had for about 5 years. We have hundreds of different body styles, and they're all licensed: Mercedes, Ferrari, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, every brand you could imagine. And we pride ourselves on the scale detail of the bodies. They all look very much like the original car does.
It's amazing because when I first walked up, I thought they were die-cast. They were so beautiful.
That's the intention. We want them to look like die-cast cars that move, and the performance is actually quite well as well also.
Sergeant Hayes, right?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Good. Tell me a little bit about this plane and why you have it here today.
This is our F-22 Raptor mini jet. We take it on displays for events such as this, just to create awareness about the Air Force and what we have to offer.
Now, this is a little bit smaller than your normal planes, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So we're at the RCX Show, and there's all kinds of planes, there's all kinds of cars, all kinds of stuff. So, whoa! There's this one in particular. I'm not sure what this is, but it seems to be a little pissed off. That's for sure. Shaquille O'Neal has no contest against these guys. You're talking big air here. Check these out. Is so cool. You know what? You can have an electric scooter, you can have all kinds of stuff, but until you have one of these, It just doesn't come close. This thing's a blast. These things are amazing. How does this stuff work?
Well, they have gyroscopes that keep them balanced all the time. They're self-balancing. It just takes you just a few minutes to get used to that, and then you relax and you believe that it will balance you. No, you lean forward to go forward, and you lean back to stop. And the turning is right here in the grip. So they're highly maneuverable, and as such, they're legislated that you're a pedestrian when you're on these. So you go on sidewalks when there's a sidewalk, you go in a bike lane when there's no sidewalk, you act like a pedestrian, you give the right of way to cars.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Whoa. Whoa. Mike, this is not too fun anymore. Time to go. So that's about it for RCX 2006. We saw some phenomenal cars, including the one that Chuck, my buddy, brought in.
Hey, it was my pleasure, Jim, anytime.
This is an awesome ride, man. I don't know how you pulled this off.
It wasn't easy, but we did it.
Thanks again.
Anything you need.
So for Kart TV, I'm Fireball Tim. Stay tuned for Monster Garage, final episode, All Stars. I'm out of here. Shaquille O'Neal. Let's start again.